That was what happened in Dishtaruha, the spring following my transfer there. The first signs were seen in a dog that exhibited suspicious symptoms. The animal had always been kept chained in a courtyard, and therefore could only have been attacked on sight. The occurrence went almost unnoticed, in part because there was not an accurate diagnosis by a veterinarian. Yet 2 weeks later, several foxes were spotted in the village, and other domestic animals were infected. By now it was May, and the arrival of the first tourists were just over a month away. There was therefore the danger that the epidemic might reach its peak at the very height of summer, and no one wanted to take it upon himself to alarm the passionate hikers who came to Dishtaruha in droves, particularly to enjoy long walks in the woods. Barring the paths and denying people to the infested areas was unthinkable, but neither could they be left in the dark about the risks they'd be taking. Indeed, because there was no longer any doubt. This time, the local veterinarian had laboratory tests performed that confirmed the presence of the virus. The burgomaster didn't wait to be asked twice, and immediately alerted hunters to go track down the foxes and exterminate their offspring. Despite careful searches, only a few burrows were found, empty, since the pups had already been moved elsewhere, or perhaps, as a last resort, devoured by their own mothers. All in all, not a single fox was sighted. And yet, as soon as evening came on, their shadows could be glimpsed prowling close to the walls. People barricaded themselves in their homes, and in the middle of the night, the fox's shrill baying could be heard coming from the forest. What sounds came from those jaws? A horrific symphony, so unbearable that I had to plug my ears so as not to go crazy. By then, I felt my nerves would not be able to take it much longer. I managed to sleep only a few hours a night, and during the day, I jumped like a spring at the slightest noise.